I believe I saw something evil. Not sure if the correct label is demon or what. When I was 4 years old, I was playing with my sister and decided I needed to get something from my room. I walked upstairs, where my room was. When I walked past the open door, I caught a glimpse of a figure hiding between the other side and the wall. That terrified me more than anything I've been through since. I immediately screamed and ran downstairs to my mother, crying and screaming frantically. It was a green color, deformed, etc. I don't remember it specifically now, but at 4 years old, it was enough to make me remember for the rest of my life. Here's the kicker. My mom was a teacher, so was always great at calming my sister and me down. She gave me a piece of paper and some crayons and had me draw what I saw, so I could look at it and deal with it that way. After I drew it, she immediately grabbed the picture from me while, what I realize now, faked a darn good, it's okay, just your imagination tone. Much later, I was about 18 at the time. We were talking about how creepy the house I grew up in was. We'd moved a few years prior when I mentioned the green man behind my door. She told me then that my sister, 4 years older than me, saw and drew almost the exact same thing when they first moved into the house. She would have been 4 years old. I would have been an infant. She's a very practical, skeptical woman, but that story freaks all of us out completely. Yeah. Weird story.
Very weird.
How would you react in a situation like that? Like, let's say China saw something and then it ended up being the exact same thing your son saw.
I would act exactly like that mother did.
Yeah, no, it's just your imagination.
Yeah.
But you wouldn't low-key be freaking out. Not low-key freaking out.
Oh, yeah, but I'd have to play it off because that's what parents do. You know, there will be times where any parent has to play off something that kind of shakes them a little bit. Maybe not like that, but
as a skeptic, would you believe them and think that they both saw something, or would you think, oh, it's just a weird coincidence that they both said they saw some green demon thing behind the door?
I wouldn't
believe them. We heard it here first. Christian doesn't believe his children. Get him canceled. No.
My children didn't say they saw any green men
yet,
but it still would be tough for me to believe it was a demon, unless like flames started shooting up the walls, and
even then, just based on experience, that doesn't really get you either. So
yeah, could just be carbon monoxide of the fire that just started.
Sure.
But it is an interesting story because there's both siblings see green men and call them that, and they're kind of scary. And wasn't there a CBS show that might be still going on, that evil show where
CVS?
No, CBS.
Oh, I was like the pharmacy.
CBS show.
CBS, yeah, evil.
And that kind of the green man kind of gives me that same feel as that first person.
What's his name? What's that demon's name?
It's been a while.
It's like Carl or something weird, right?
Yeah.
Like some random.
But that was like, I only watched a few of those, but that demon was actually scary. Yeah. And it was like every demon that you imagine tormenting you.
Yeah.
In every story you read or hear, or in this case, experience.
True. Yeah, he was oddly hilarious and scary at the same time.
Yeah, he was.
Didn't really know how to feel.
The way he was made you believe that could happen, and just seeing that, the way it looked in that show was scary.
Yeah, agreed.
Go watch that show. It's interesting.
It's a good show. It's a good show. Season 2 wrapped, right?
I think so.
Okay, I was gonna say, I'm like, damn, I might be behind on a few episodes actually, but no. Yeah, very good show. Very interesting.
If you like demons, which we all like demons. Some of us just like reading about them.
Yeah, let's scratch that. We all like demons from the record.
I mean, you do like a good demon story on film, right?
Sure.
Yeah. You just don't want to see it in real life.
That is true.
Even a skeptic like me doesn't want to see a demon in real life.
Even a skeptic like Christian doesn't want to see a demon in real life.
And there's just some things you don't have to prove you're right on.
True.